So guys, if you haven't already, you want to check your recycle bin on your desktop for the deleted file. If it's here, then just right click on it and then click on restore. For the second method, you want to go to search and type in Microsoft Store. Click on it. And now once you run this, you want to search for Windows File Recovery. Click on it. You want to install this one right here, Windows File Recovery. Click on Get and then you want to install it. Once you install it, you want to open it. And then click on Yes. And now once you run this, there are two modes that we can do, either regular scan or an extensive scan. You can start with regular, and if it still doesn't recover your file, then you want to go with extensive. We're going to type in WinFR space, and now the drive letter that your deleted file was on. For me, my deleted folder, it was on my C drive, so I'm going to type in C:. Now you want to put a space. Next, we're going to type in the drive letter that we're going to recover our file or our folder to. However, it cannot be the same drive letter that previously had your deleted file on it. For example, my deleted file was on my C drive and I'm going to recover it to my E drive. I can't recover it back to my C drive because it was already on there. So I'm going to type in E:, for me, as it's my other drive. You want to type in your other drive. So I'm going to type in E:, for me personally. If you don't have another drive, then just plug in a USB stick to your computer, find out the drive letter in File Explorer, and you can then type in the drive letter. And now you want to put a space and type in /regular. You can then run the scan right now if you want to, click on enter. However, if you do run it now, for example, if I run the scan right now, there are so many files and folders on my C drive, it's going to take such a long time. So if you want to, you can further specify what the deleted file was. So if you want to run the scan now, you can, but for me, I'm going to specify further. So I'm going to put a space, I'm going to type in /n. This /n is a filter which will let you further specify your file. And you can type in the folder where your file was in. For example, if my file was in photos, was in the photos folder, you can type in photos, and you want to close this off by putting a /. And you can also specify further by typing in the file name extension. So if you put a space, then you put a star, dot, you could do like .txt if it's a text file, JPEG if it's a picture, or PNG if it's a picture, and you can even do it if it's a PDF. Now for me personally, I'm just going to run the regular scan. So I'm going to type in this, and then you want to click on enter. Once this comes up, you want to type in Y, which means yes. So then it's going to continue and it's going to run the scan for you. Once the scan has been finished, you want to go to File Explorer and then go to your other drive where it's going to be saved to. As you can see, it made a folder for me called Recovery. It will then be showing you your deleted folders right here, and then hopefully you can find your deleted file or folder in this list. For the last method, you want to go to the link in the description to download Recuva. Select download free version and then click on free download. Scroll down and then click on download. The download should then start automatically. If it doesn't, then select download manually. Once this downloads, you want to click on it and then click on yes to run the Recuva installer. Once it's been installed, click on run Recuva and then click on next. You can choose the type of file that you're trying to recover, pictures, music, documents, etc., or even all files. I'm going to recover my pictures. And then click on next. You can specify where the files were. If you're not sure, then click on I'm not sure, and then click on next. You can then start the scan. If previous scans have failed, you can select enable deep scan. This will take a lot longer though. It's then going to start scanning for you. If it finds anything, it will appear here. You can then recover it.